There we go. Here we are live. Let's see the sound. Come on, let's start. All right. Well, there is sound. Everything is going well. Okay, so apparently we can start. So for those that still don't know me, my name is High Tech Crypto Talk here. Jesus is King. Let's go. So the title of today's live stream is "Oh my God, it's tanking!" It's tanking like crazy. What do we do? What the hell has happened, right? Yeah, as I was telling you on my previous live streams. By the way, for those that do not know, I live stream at least couple of times per day. I just woke up, by the way. So from time to time, I'll be saying something weird, even weirder than usually, because I just literally barely woke up. So what hour it is, and I said, oh my God, this is live streaming hour, and I jumped on. So yeah, I said we don't know where exactly this downward swing will get stopped out, because you never know it. I mean, once the market is in full swing, you cannot guess how low it will go. Yeah, usually it exceeds your expectations, and it has been the case this time too. Like I would never bet is going to show us 8 in front, and it actually did. Bitcoin went below 90k, slightly below, but nonetheless below 90k. So I was not expecting that. It's still repeating the same pattern, but there is a slight difference here, and I explain you why that difference should not worry you too much. There is one very good explanation for that. In theory, at least. Yesterday, I mean, no, not yesterday, or depending on your time zone. On my last live stream, I was explaining that just maybe the level of fear that crypto fear and greed index is showing us is not really as great as you can tell by the numbers. Because here, as you see, on CoinMarketCap is 15, which is a huge level of fear. And on alternative.me is 11, so that's also a huge level of fear. But in the stock market, yesterday I watched Alessio Rastani, and he said that that's bullcrap. That's pretty much bullcrap, because in his comments he sees a completely opposite sentiment. So yeah, sometimes it's going to be like that, because those indexes, they change criteria, unfortunately, every once in a while. So today's 15 is not the same as 15, I don't know, 10 months ago, probably. I'm not saying we were at 15 10 months ago. I'm just giving you an example, just so we understand each other well. So maybe, just maybe, if we were to use the same criteria, say 1 year ago, it would give us, I don't know, 30 on crypto fear and greed index, or something along those lines. So yeah, that could be kind of a trap. But I always say, just look at the chart. All information necessary are written into it. You don't really need to look elsewhere. And so far, one thing is very similar, and those are those patterns I have selected here. With one difference, that right now we have deviated from it, but that's perfectly fine, because there is that one force that is turbo important when it comes to economics, and unfortunately they do not teach it in schools, or at universities, and should actually every single school they should teach about it, and it's called habituation. And habituation is nonetheless but weakening of stimulus. So whatever stimulus you receive, the more times you receive it, the weaker it works. And that is why, in order to get the same sensation as previously, you need more of the same stimulus. So that is why I, let's say, theorize the market is doing exactly that. It's accounting. It's taking into its calculations habituation, right? So that is why this deviation here must be slightly stronger than what we've seen previously. Why? Because it will not give the same effect, right? The shakeout effect. So since it's already stronger, since we fell out, we broke down in much more pronounced manner. That could be it. The 90k level. That's also quite a round number. Let's see how much we have dropped from the top. Guys, share, like, and subscribe. 30%. That would do the job. From the very top, practically 30%. That's decent. I don't think anyone will say it's not. Something's wrong is going with my connection. Okay, let me confirm. Once the market exceeds your expectations, and suddenly my connection started to drop. Okay, maybe it will come back. Hopefully it will come back sometime soon. I'm not sure if I'm even visible now. But here is reporting. Okay, here is reporting a drop in time frames. Okay, maybe it will stabilize later on, hopefully. Oof, I hate when this happens. I just checked the connection like 2 minutes before I started live streaming, and it was going really nice. And now out of a sudden it gives me issues, pain in the bottom. What the hell is going on with my connection? Say it's not. Okay, at least vertical mode is working well. Okay, let's roll with it. I want to focus on that for the entire live stream. I'll be live streaming later on anyway, so just in case, just subscribe to the channel, and hopefully next time it will work better. So yeah, Bitcoin is crashing, but that could be it. Altcoins are finally showing a little bit of a backbone. When we go over to Bitcoin dominance, this is the chart I want to crash. I want to be crashing, and it looks really good, just as predicted. So at least one of the charts is acting as predicted. I said it's going to break down. We're breaking down from here because there is no way it can continue this rally up, and it exactly happened, and it happened in a very convincing fashion. So other chart still does not really reflect much of a capital rotation, because other chart is the one that's supposed to tell us how altcoins are doing. Here it is. I was waiting for those lines to pop up. So yeah, so as you see, only slight uptick here. Not much of a move. I don't know, if we measure it against Bitcoin had actually a red day. So even a little bit of green here gives us that divergence that results in Bitcoin dominance falling. You see, here it's actually red. So that could signal capital rotation from Bitcoin to alts, slowly but firmly, and then suddenly, as they say it in the crypto space. So good, very good, very good. I mean, don't be surprised when altcoins start to rally like crazy, because altcoins have accumulated a lot of upside potential. You know, they've been doing it for 4 years. So at some point, it will have to give. At some point, it will have to convert into very explosive effects, and it's definitely worth to be there for that time. And it will be very easy to miss. It will definitely be easy to miss. Guys, if you have any questions, of course, let me know in the live chat section, and of course, I will try to give you my best answer. You know, I've been 11 years in this space, so I definitely know a thing or two.